Liam Brew and Big D sitting in the chair tonight, and we're being joined now by one of our great mates, and literally we love hanging out with this guy and just talking everything, whether it's music, whether it's footy, whether it's life on the farm, and of course we talk of Tom Wolfe from the Wolfe Brothers. Thanks for joining us, man.
Mate, it's great to be chatting to you boys. How are you? Very good, hey?
We caught up down there in Tamworth, and you blokes came in and did the new single live for us in the Festival FM studio, and it was just cracker. And I remember commenting at your time, this is country music. I know country music, and this is country music. Mate, it is a cracker of a single. You must be so proud.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, we are, and a lot of stuff off the new album kind of just really gone back to who we are, sort of where we come from, and the upbringing sort of had. I'm really glad that people are sort of connecting with that. That's really important to us. Every line of the new song, it's all true, from the second verse, Granddad's 1968 XT Falcon, and the opening lines, it's written on the road. Everybody around here knows my last name. It's written on the roadside. It's written on the gate. Well, it is. So it's Wolfe's Road. It's Wolfe's Berry Farm. So it's really cool. We just sort of went back to basics. Glad people are enjoying it.
Yeah, and just on that, mate, I know we spoke a few weeks ago how this whole new record was just that. It was going back to basics and a totally new process for you guys. So how did that translate, through to the end result?
This is the happiest I've ever been with anything we've ever recorded. I think a lot of it was a different approach. One, we worked with a different producer, Matt Phil, but we were really ready to make this record. We went to him and said, Matt, we want to take a fully different approach to this record. We don't want to start with drums and guitars, because we always start with drums and guitars, and by the end of the record it ends up really quite rocky. We want to work on different sounds. We want to explore ideas, and we did all that, and he was really excited. Great, I know exactly what you want to do. And we just sort of went exploring things together. We didn't pick up a guitar for 2 weeks. I'm 2 weeks into recording the album. It's really worked on melodies, strong hooks, strong lines, and just making that stuff the most key thing, and just trying to make every song have its own identity. That was our goal, and I think we got it. It
sounds like you guys had a whole heap of fun, and there's going to be a lot of fun touring this album.
Yeah, well, it is actually. We're going to have to learn new stuff. we had a chat today with the boys, so we're going to have a whole new rehearsals, and we're sort of in the midst of putting together a whole new show. And it's exciting because, with the new songs comes a new show, and for us, we really want to. We've been gigging a lot over the last few years, and a lot of Australian country fans and a lot of music fans around Australia have seen us. So it's our sort of goal now is we want to try and take our shows up the next level. That's sort of our mission at the moment, and we're excited for that.
Liam, you've got the chart sitting in front of you. Now, this single, Aint Seen It Yet, from the Wolfe Brothers, has moved straight in at number 10.
It's a stitch up.
Debuted at number 10. What song's sitting at number 11 this week, just out of interest, Brewy? Can you just... I can't see the charts at the moment. Just tell us what that is.
He's stitching me up here, because obviously you've had this great debut at 10, but as a result, it's bumped me down to 11, so... Oh, mate,
I'm so sorry. I'm happy, but... Well, look, we're hanging out together.
That's it.
That's a great thing. That's a really great thing.
Oh, no, as long as I'm happy, if we keep heading up together, that's okay. I'm happy to just step aside, and there's more of you boys anyway. I mean, it's...
You're outnumbered a little
bit.
Yeah,
yourself and Nick and Brody. And
you can take you can take on Broads, mate. There's no problem. He'll be able to take on
He's a rig.
Broads.
There's no way I'd take him on.
Have you seen him? He has been working out. What's been going on with Brody, Tommy?
Mate, he has just been... Actually, Brody's been great. He's been gymming, obviously, a lot. But he's been really working on... we're all trying to push ourselves, We're trying to get better.
I've seen him singing on Facebook and playing acoustic.
He's singing. I mean, he's a great electric player.
You've been playing keys, too. It's all going on.
I went and bought myself a keyboard, so I've been just learning all these sort of songs, and so that's the type of things we're thinking we might try and incorporate into the new show. Like some different instrumentation and just some different vibes. I think it'll be really cool for our fans to see some new, and I think it'll open us up to a bigger audience as well.
Now, the CMC Awards are only a few weeks away right here in southeast Queensland, the home of country music. A couple of days to go for voting still left, so make sure you vote for the Wolfe Brothers. But you guys are going to be performing at the awards.
Cannot wait for that. That's really exciting. Amber and Trav and some great international talent. And I'm really excited for that. For me, I kind of look at that as like almost a bit of a challenge, you know. The internationals, they're so great. I really want to try and... It's not that it's a competition, but, you know, you want to lift the bar and do the very best
you want to put your
can.
best foot forward against those guys. But
exactly.
It
They are the
seems
words I
like
was looking for.
a bit of a family affair too. I mean, you got the McClimates hosting, you got you boys, you got Brothers Osborne that have just been announced. There's all these family bands on the show.
Well, I don't know what it is. Maybe, you know, we can just tolerate each other enough and we just keep... You see, the thing is, there's a real positive of being in a band with brothers. You can argue and you can let your frustrations out, but because you're brothers, you just kind of end up letting it go, you know? Yeah, whatever.
Well, see,
Okay,
you know
move
how
on.
my brother's in my band, we normally just fight and then he gets over it because he's broke. So he needs money again. That's really the only way it goes down.
Whatever works, right?
Tommy, I know time's on the wing. Thanks for giving up your time tonight. It was so good to catch up with you on the first of the brand new show, the format Brewy and the Big D.
Boys, absolute pleasure. I hope this is not the last Brewy and the Big D radio show that I get to be a part of. So thanks for having me on, fellas.
Mate,
Thanks,
fantastic. We look forward to catching up with you, and don't forget you can vote for the Wolfe Brothers or your favourite acts there on CMC. A couple of days to go with that, and you catch up the boys there at CMC and also the CMC Awards. Tom Wolfe, we're going out with a great song now. This is Ain't Seen It Yet.
Keep getting back up and keep pushing on through. Whoa. Everybody needs a place that they know they come. Keep my boots in the dirt, tell my name's in the stone. This kind of good is as good as it gets.